Good afternoon. Everyone, good night. Good afternoon.
I'm giving it all I could give. Run up and taking my pick. Then bringing it back to the crib. Hey, yeah. You know how I go. We finding the gold, the deeper we dig. So we just keep digging till we finally get it. Like fuck it, I'll stick when I'm dead. I keep those around me I trust. Only the family, not much to discuss. Ashes to ashes, we brush off the dust. Fuck what they say, get the fuck on my nuts. They need a villain, fuck it, I'm the villain. I'm waiting at dusk, a bag in the trunk. Cover my face like I'm hush. You know they not fucking with us. For the moment, always rolling with the punches. Find a way to see through the ceiling. Put a promise, smoke is in the air. Keep it heavy in abundance. When the dust settles, let's see who remains.
So just checking the departure airport is Kilo Mike Oscar Victor, runway 19. The date and time is June the 1st, 1300. And the weather preset is number 124.
And the server is West Europe.
Server is West Europe, correct.
Too iced out, somebody get me a blanket. Anemic so I cannot take it. Alaska, my watch, someone baked it. He got an egg on his head, so I bake it. Put on my switch and the lock turned to vacant. Told me to freeze, already waiting. Flicked down my wrist and I started shaking. Too iced out. Somebody get me a
And the
blanket.
launch method
Anemic, so I
is
cannot
Aerotow?
take it. Alaska, my watch, someone baked it. He got an egg on
You
his
can
head,
use
so
whatever you like, but I wouldn't. The tow planes kind of struggle with the altitude that we're taking off from, so I would either use an autonomous launch like your own engine or a winch launch if you want to.
He was lost. Map on his chest, but my neck with a sauce. Shot her in the leap. I had to do the veil. I'm kinda crueler. The morgue had no room to rumor. Bodies overflowing. Thought this was a pool. Huh? 8 ball on his head. We took the cube. Redemption red and dead. Crowd made him boom. I'm on the dark side. I'm about to moon him. Green like creepers. I had to boom him. Too iced out. Somebody get me a blanket. Anemic so I cannot take it. Alaska, my watch, someone baked it. He got an egg on his head, so I bake it. Put on my switch and the lock turned to vacant. Told me to freeze, already waiting. Flicked down my wrist and I started shaking.
I feel very alone on the runway. Where are you guys?
Anemic so I cannot take it. Alaska, my watch,
I'm
someone
just
baked it. He
spawning
got an
in.
egg on his head, so I bake it. Put on my switch and the lock turned to vacant. Told me to freeze, my already waiting.
Ah, now I
Flicked down my
have a
wrist and
flash
I
of the
started
second one.
shaking.
Who jumped in my cockpit
But I
now.
push this man back here, snakes and I'm up. And he knew the gang, he a rat in the race, and I'm Lightning McQueen, so I in his cup. I ride in a Rari, why would I say sorry? I'm getting the
Can we
bag,
start
so he
already?
get up. Tell that little boy that he lame.
Yeah,
He
yep,
got
well,
money,
we'll
bro.
get into
Thanks
the
to
air.
you.
We won't cross the
Somebody
Stargate yet.
give him a blanket. My turf,
Okay.
it is not sanctioned. Send on my boys, they compete like they ranking. I keep it coy, no more parties, we banging. Said he was clean, but we caught him
Well,
and
good
came.
evening,
Told him to
everybody.
leave, but he
I'll say
wouldn't. We
everybody.
raped him. They in the city, this got
Hey,
paid.
Alan.
Send him to France where that got taken. Too iced out. Somebody get me a blanket. Anemic so I cannot take it. Alaska, my watch, someone baked it. He got an egg on his head, so I
Cool,
bake
so
it.
I've
Put
got
on my
clear
switch and the
skies
lock
now.
turned to vacant. Told me to freeze, already waiting. Flicked down my wrist and I started shaking.
Are you going to call the launch, James?
I will do. Well, not the launch. I'll
The launch
call-
of the game, I meant.
We've already started the sim.
Okay. Yeah, I thought you were going to call that part. I didn't hear anything, so I'm launching now. So it's okay to just take off and then you'll call the start?
Correct.
Roger, thanks.
get me a blanket. Anemic so I cannot take it. Alaska my watch so I'm baked it. He got an egg on his head so I bacon. Put on my switch and the lot turned to vacant. Told me to freeze my ass already waiting. Flicked on my wrist and I started
Hello?
Hello.
Somebody get me a blanket.
Hello.
Anemic so I cannot take it.
Thanks.
Alaska my watch so I'm baked it. He got an egg on his head so I bacon. Put on my switch and the lot turned to vacant. Told me to freeze my ass already waiting. Flicked on my wrist and I started shaking. My wrist Jack Frost. Got hypothermia blue like I'm Ross. Go to the shop and I don't check the cost cause I'm ready.
This is the closest group event to me in a long time. It's only a 2-hour flight from me to here.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I'm kinda crueler. The morgue had no room to rumor. Bodies overflowing, thought was a pool. Huh? 8 ball on his head, we took the cue. Redemption red and dead, crowd made him boom. I'm on the dark side, I'm about to moon them. Green like creepers, I had to boom them. Too iced out.
Already down on the ground.
Anemic so I cannot take it. Alaska my watch so I'm baked it. He got an egg on his head so I bacon. Put on my switch and the lot turned to vacant. Told me to freeze my ass already waiting. Flicked on my wrist and I started shaking. Too iced out. Somebody get me a blanket. Anemic so I cannot take it. Alaska my watch so I'm baked it. He got an egg on his head so I bacon. Put on my switch and the lot turned to vacant. Told me to freeze my ass already waiting. Flicked on my wrist and I started shaking. The drill, I don't usually do drill, but I push this man back here, snakes and I'm up. And he knew the game, he a rat in the race, and I'm Lightning McQueen, so I in his cup. I ride in a Rari, why would I say sorry? I'm getting the bags, I ain't giving that up. Tell that little boy that he lame. He ain't got money, broke niggas ain't sitting with us. He cold, somebody give him a blanket. My turf, it is not sanctioned. Send on my boys, they compete like they ranking. I keep it coy, no more parties, we banging. Said he was clean, but we caught him in Canaan. Told him to leave, but he wouldn't, we wrecked him. Name in the city, this nigga got baked, so we send him to France where that nigga got taken. Too iced out. Somebody get me a blanket. Anemic so I cannot take it. Alaska my watch so I'm baked it. He got an egg on his head so I bacon. Put on my switch and the lot turned to vacant. Told me to freeze my ass already waiting. Flicked on my wrist and I started shaking.
I believe Mr. Bullis wanted me to keep a record of participants. I think I've taken a screenshot, but I'm not entirely sure.
Oh boy, attendance is being taken.
It's really hard to do administerial things like this when you're in VR.
Yeah. No.
Look at all these crop circles. Crazy. If you look north. A lot of crop circles. I wonder what they grow here.
When I landed out, it was alfalfa in one field.
Oh, that sounds promising.
I was teaching my nephew how to fly.
Oh.
I said, well, let's go ahead and launch the task today. Let you fly it. That guy himself is thermaling pretty good. Especially with these clouds.
So when will we start?
When the boss says so.
Hang on, I'm just, I'm just dealing with some things too.
So when overload you.
Right, is there anybody that's not at altitude yet? Oh, Glue Stick's not.
No, I restarted because I
consider up.
found myself on the ground. So
I'm going to be starting a few minutes late anyway. Or a few minutes after you guys. Okay, so we'll say, what, 3 minutes?
Okay.
Roger that. Start in 3 minutes.
How come when I go to my time, no time has elapsed since I launched? Or since start? Yeah.
I don't know, that seems to be a bit of a new bug. I've noticed that as well.
I guess if it's set at 1300, it's fine.
Yeah, mine's still at 1300 too.
yeah, it doesn't. Once you
I'm
order
showing local time 1307.
Yeah, it's not ticking on like it should be.
In the weather, it hasn't changed, but on my LX, it is. It's 1309.
Okay.
Oh yeah, mine says
Start will
1309.
be- Start will be in 2 minutes from now. Like I said, in case anybody hasn't read the briefing, you will almost certainly need to get a thermal to get you to where the ridge lift starts, which is just before waypoint 1. The thermals after the start, if you can get into the core of them, are very strong. You'll only need a turn or two. You don't need to go to the heavens. The cloud base is very high here. If you can pick up about 1,000 feet, 1,500 feet max, that will be plenty. And as I warned, after waypoint 1, if you do decide to take the high routes, I'm telling you now, it is quite difficult to get to them initially.
You
1
fly on
minute.
your own risk.
1 minute to go.
Okay.
Thirty seconds. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Stargate's open. Abe's already jumped the start.
My time to waypoint was still showing me 10 seconds till I got there, so that was wrong. Yesterday I started the task 1/5 of a second too soon. That's how close I try to call it. And its start line's right where there's a strong thermal, so you go up very quick. Third time's a charm.
Oh no.
What happened?
He said third time's a charm. That was me yesterday getting through the gate.
Yeah, I went too soon. Right height, below the height, and I come around. I hit a thermal and climbed up and didn't notice it. I climbed up in a steep turn. So I arrived on my turn 200 feet above. Has anybody else noticed that sometimes in the front of your plane is out about, looks like about 25, 30, 40 feet, and the dots are getting up there and the line starts there, your task. Sometimes my LX shows me behind my actual start point, they're telling me.
I don't exactly understand what you mean.
Well, the dotted line in front of you is, in front of mine is turning, it's actually starting to show up about a nose length from the Dantum on the plane. So it's about the nose length of the plane in front of the wing. It's not right at the nose like it mostly is. Sometimes it's out there.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It was doing that when I was flying with the nephew earlier too.
Is an 8-minute head start okay with you, Rick?
It's unfair anyways. Come on. It's okay.
I just don't like being out in front in my own tasks. Kind of takes the fun away, I think.
Go ahead, this cloud is crap.
I'm not impressed by the thermal of these clouds.
Oh, you should be getting 10 knots
here's
on
the
the.
core.
You get 10 knots on the averager if you get in the core of it.
And then I cannot find the core apparently. Or I'm in the wrong cloud.
You've got to be out in the windward side of it. With a 15 knot preset, the core
No,
is
got it. Yeah.
core
now-
is significantly offset, kind of out from under the cloud.
It's quite far away from the cloud.
Yeah.
Nope. Thank you. I took a screenshot of my LX to show you, James. It is weird. I have to plan my plane to be a lot farther ahead.
Yeah, right, okay. Can't look at it now though, 'cause I'm in VR.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll text it to you.
I've just got over 1,500 feet in one turn.
Blimey.
Yeah, 3,000 feet up is pretty good.
Bortolano looks like he's struggling for altitude down there. This second leg, if you take the lower ridges, you'll never really be too high above the ground, but there's plenty of lift all the way along.
Thank you.
Hi, Smithy. This other ridge is like quite far away.
What, the high ridges?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they're just a bit tricky to get to.
Yeah.
But if you can get to them, and you get on top of them, once you're on top of them, it's fairly stress-free until you get in closer to waypoint 2. I'm going to be taking the lower ridges. I think they're more fun.
I was in not too low anyway, so I might as well. the higher ridges are normally out the question for me.
But you do have to pay attention to your map and navigate carefully along the lower ridges because it's very easy to kind of go up a wrong ridge or a wrong gap.
Yeah, right.
Who's GNY? Is that Tony or Steve?
That's Tony.
In a 15-metre glider, Tony.
And some try to go
Too late now. Right decision policy.
Actually, I like these over here.
Oh dear. I took my VR headset off for a moment to turn my music up and put it back on again, and I nearly came to grief.
You're playing some upbeat music or some relaxing classic music?
Some progressive house, I believe.
Okay.
Whatever the Spotify daily list one is.
Hey, Flieger, going for the high ridge.
Yep.
Still going, how it looks like.
You've been warned, boys.
At least once.
Smithy, I haven't got all my data up on my map, but I'm guessing you're going fast, furious, and low there, are you?
Yep.
As usual.
There's been the two camps here now, aren't there? Interesting. It's a bit jagged down here, isn't it? Well, not jagged, but
Bumpy.
Lumpy, yeah. That's the word.
Just because Smithy's going that way doesn't mean it's the best way.
I found it now as the only way right now, so...
Yeah, when you get too low, it's probably no choice.
Yep.
More out of the trees. With a little bit
I'm
closer
taking
to
the ridges halfway between where Smithy is and where Flieger is.
It was indeed tricky to reach these higher hills.
Yeah, it's a bit of a nail biter, isn't it?
We'll get a great deal off of these at the moment. Come on.
Now, Len, if I were you, I would be staying as high as you can on that ridge. And if you do, you'll probably find yourself in a better position than Smithy is at the moment.
So
Why
the
are you
next
doubting
ridge
me
is
so much?
Yeah,
Have you
looks like
gone
they're
this route before?
They're getting through.
I'm done.
Oh no.
Who's that? Ethan?
Yeah, once you get under a certain level, you have no chance anymore.
Yeah. I was... I stayed much further to the north than that.
the boat is coming here. It's not so easy now to make it over the ridge. Yeah. Oh, now it gets better.
Be left alone. I wish to be left alone.
I think our this route here is a little more challenging, but it's faster.
It doesn't speed
See if
up.
we clear these peaks here up ahead.
I'm scared.
That'll do it. Just gotta go slow. Maybe switch back a couple times, like switch back once, maybe.
I should have my server's playing up at the moment. I'm getting stoppies.
Oh yeah, this should be pretty easy for us to do.
Yeah, I think so. A good lift here.
There's someone above us with a screen name Only Dan's. That's pretty funny.
Only Dan can.
Very sandy looking, these, aren't they?
Yeah, kind of barren looking mountains around here.
James had no faith, but this route is pretty sweet.
Hold on.
Be
you
prepared
see-
for sink
If
where
you
I
see
am.
on your map where Alan is, that's more the path that I was taking. So the low
Well, I'm
route.
going to run into trouble in a minute. So I don't
Well-
think I can get out.
Yeah, I mean, you still got to know how to fly your glider, Alan.
Well, all I can see ahead of me is high ground, if you see what I mean. Right, this bloody great ridge in front of me now. Oh no. Sink, sink, sink. Come on. I ain't gonna make this. No, oh no. I've had it.
Really?
I can't get over that ridge. It's all just sink here, completely sink, nothing else.
Cannot see that this high ridges was really an advantage. Because it
No,
goes
well,
a little bit and then it clears.
If you stayed on them and continued further northwest,
Nice bullet.
then they're advantageous.
That was not in the briefing.
You guys kind of put the hard work in to get over to them and then climb up to the top of them and then left them.
Otherwise, it's a huge detour.
Yeah, it's not but yeah, I mean, I've tried them both, high and the low route, and I got pretty much exactly the same time with both of them.
Well, I wasn't as high as you. What are you at height wise? Because I was at 11
What am I
I
at?
couldn't get over that. I couldn't get over that ridge at all. I'm still sinking like mad now.
I'm at 11.9.
Oh, I'm going down. You sink all the way here.
I can't see where you are. You've disappeared out of the game for me.
I'm down 6 o'clock for you now, or 5 o'clock. 7 o'clock. I'm nearly back down where I've had sink for the last 2 or 3 minutes. Nothing. Now, can you see that ridge ahead of you, just ahead of you now, James? That's the one. I just couldn't get over that.
Yeah, okay. I mean, you could have turned back. There's a big, before you got to it, there's a big ridge behind you, like behind where I am now, that you can go back and get plenty of height.
Oh no, I'm back in sync again now. Keeping Dagger company now.
I can see Dagger's name tag, but I can't see yours.
Oh, I'm behind the valley. You got. I'm behind the hill here.
Okay. Sounds like you're having a good time, though.
Oh yeah, wonderful.
This wasn't good.
Well, I just noticed I need to move it up 3 months to June instead of March. I put in June the first time, and when I spawned in, it didn't take it.
That should only make a difference for the thermals.
Yep, it did.
At the start.
I was going to say, why am I seeing so many snow on the trees and snow on where I'm flying over?
Oh yeah, there should be no snow.
Yeah, now that I switched it It's all brown.
So, Rick, do you see off to your right that valley back at your sort of, what's that, your 4 or 5 o'clock? If you stayed on those ridges to the end, then you cut across that valley there and you get lift all the way across that valley as well.
Would you? Because you would be, you've got a headwind,
No, it comes in at an angle.
Oh, yes. Yeah, well, too late.
That we can agree on.
Matter, puppy.
Well done, Smithy. I've never made it off over that ridge in the lee side of that mountain.
Oh, thanks.
I've only tried it once, but I came unstuck very quickly.
I'm just looking at the planes ahead of me, all in the hills there. They're going in all directions. It's quite a high lump ahead of us again now, isn't it?
Sorry, it's quite what?
Where you're heading now, there's a big lump in front of you in there.
Yep.
I had a nice and safe and quiet outlanding.
You had a nice what?
Outlanding.
Rick.
Yeah, I thought I could make it, but
Why do I bother writing these briefings? Trying to get to waypoint 2 on the lee side of that big mountain will probably end in tears.
It's funny how Steve's
I
out
want
there.
to
isn't
prove differently.
And it's 140 degrees outside the plane. Sweat too.
I saw you and Flieger getting on the ridges that lead up to the Mount. I don't know how to pronounce it. Uncompagne. And I thought, oh yep, they're onto it. And then I saw you duck across at the last minute, and I thought he's gonna be toast.
You're snickering about it, yeah.
No, I didn't want people to crash. That's why I wrote. That's why I wrote in the briefing. Don't do it.
Don't go here, but if you do, good luck with that.
I hate it when Rick crashes. I want to beat him.
Well, you just did.
Well, no,
Yeah.
no, it's just not the same.
No, it's not the same when they crash.
I think Rick recently needs to have one of those, I don't know what you call them, those mental preparation coaches that top athletes have. Because he's either going at light speed or he's crashing.
So what's your advice?
I don't know, maybe go a little bit slower and don't crash.
I was pretty slow, that's why I crashed.
I don't know what the advice is. I've been flying so badly of late, like really poorly. I can't put my finger on why.
I feel that the more I fly, the more I'm willing to take risks.
He won't feel good unless he's doing a Mach 1 with his hair on fire. Like Iceman.
What did you say, Rick? The more you fly, the more prepared you are to take risks.
Yeah, that's how it feels. Yeah, that you think like, you're gonna push a little harder, you know.
Testing the limits.
Yeah, I was typically.
You got to test the limits, don't you?
Yeah.
If you don't know the limits, then you don't know how to pace yourself.
There you go.
Coming back
So
now,
the stick
Steve.
field is still all before waypoint 2?
What was that, Flicker?
This big field of gliders which I see is still before waypoint 2, or they made it already?
No, on their way to waypoint 2, I think. Oh, about half and half.
Uh-oh.
Waypoint 2 to waypoint 3 is just like sailing.
Yep.
I think the scenery just before waypoint 2 is so nice that I'm gonna stay there all my life.
Pick your burial plot there too.
Just bury him in his coffin or his glider.
Yeah, just make the glider. Make a glider coffin.
Follow the others, you never know, do they go the way of death or the way of survival?
Oh, that's a nasty sharp bit there. I don't want to land on that one.
Telluride's near here, right? Yeah, off to my right.
Yeah, off to your right. Off to Rui's right, I think. I have to say, given that I know the course and I'm feeling quite relaxed about where I'm flying, I've got some fantastic music on and I'm really enjoying the experience.
Two.
Got an F-18E Super Hornet flying around us here. Just checking out why all the planes are here.
I'm glad you're enjoying it, James.
I'm enjoying the music I got playing.
I'm getting as far out of these mountains as I can while I've still got the height from waypoint 2 and cross over all these ridges so that the interwind leg is not nearly as bad.
Ow.
From waypoint 2 you have a lot of height. If you have a look where I am out in the map, I've used the height from waypoint 2 to cross, basically to fly directly into wind and cross as many of the big ridges as I can, because then I can turn south and I'll be able to get a bit of lift again.
Well, I should be good at 14 behind you.
Yeah. You can probably fly direct. Oh boy, those guys that got caught on the wrong side of that ridge that leads to waypoint 2 are still stuck there.
Well, it's the only way out to come. I couldn't come any other direction.
God dang it.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
Don't worry, be happy.
She kept that very, very politically correct and G-rated.
Well, I'm climbing up then going back down again at the moment. This is no good. I've had it here. Can't get out of here. Don't know what. I'm stuck in this bit. I've had it.
Finally, waypoint 2. Wow.
Who's that? Oh, Codeham.
Codeham.
Alan, you might need to go east to get over the mountains and then turn south and then west.
I can't get out. I'm stuck in a bloody great hole here.
If you get to the other side of the valley, you might be able to get out. You won't get out on the side that you're on.
all the way down.
GXY, that's Tony, is it?
Yeah. No, that's Steve.
Steve. Right, yeah.
Well, the wind seems to be blowing straight down this valley, so that's the biggest problem.
Yeah, okay.
That's the time. Well, the wind's, I'm heading directly into the wind here, so I mean, neither side of this valley is any good. See how I did it. Go on down.
Purgatory Ski Resort. Nice. Looks fun. Oh, I crashed. Damn it. Being
Happens to the best of us.
was being stupid, of course.
What happened?
I was trying to be aggressively cross this ridge here. Ugh.
You shouldn't fly aggressively when you're in the strong
I know.
leading, Smithy.
Maybe I'll learn someday. There's like a ridge. I could climb that ridge and cross it, and then I try climbing it, and then I'm like, okay, not gonna work.
And at that point you went, it's not going to work. And then your next thought was, it's all right,
I was trying to-
I can turn back.
Yeah, and I tried to turn back and I stalled.
Yeah, that's typically what I have. Make
I'm
that
gonna try it
decision.
again.
What
I'm gonna
about
try it
you?
again and see if it works.
When you're so in danger, the first thing is always go on flap 6. This is much more safe for stalling or not stalling.
Damn, and I had a great lead. Why do I do stuff like that? I don't get it.
Because your brain doesn't work right.
I know. It's true.
Synapses aren't firing all right together.
I think it's kind of like the mentality you want to find the most efficient route, you know, and not play the safe route.
Something we'd never do as pilots in real life.
trying again here.
You watching, Popsy?
I'm going to turn your direction.
Yeah.
You know, I was not flown for 30 years real glider, but for some years now simulator, and then I made a flight in a real glider. I was flown a little bit like in a simulator.
Okay.
I missed that last sentence.
No, and I was flying then in the real glider a little bit with the viewpoint of being in the simulator. When I compare to earlier times, you know, I took it so relaxed and I gave such a shit for a lot of things. It was really amazing.
Yeah, this ridge here looked like it was way bigger, but it's not very big, but it's steep. So it's like you basically gotta, you know, oopsies. I'm curious. I'll wait back here. I'm curious which way you guys are gonna go.
Why don't I see you now?
Is that you, Popsy? Yeah, you were when you come around the corner.
Please be nice to me.
You talking about the rocks?
No, I'm talking about James.
Oh, James is going to be nice to you. The rocks aren't going to be very kind.
You're about to get on the best ridge of the flight so far, Popsy.
I'm right behind her.
Six kilometer to waypoint 3.
No one's gonna try the road I tried.
Why
No.
would we?
That's a firm no.
It looks like you can do it, but it's not feasible.
Was it too much tailwind or was it just a?
No, it just
bad?
it's just too steep. It's like it's like an illusion type crossing.
Okay, I see where you're going.
Like Smithy said, flying into wind legs is like sailing. You just got to tack left to right, left to right.
Do you have lift on that ridge that you crossed, Smithy, or is it just tailwind?
Which what?
The ridge you just passed by?
I'm happy to hear that.
It was just weird. It was like not enough space to climb. It was like a flat wall, but it didn't look like a flat wall.
You were so
So
fast.
how do we go home?
I know. I tried to climb it too. Well, I think this one will work actually.
That big one?
Yeah. Well, the good thing about crashing is you learn from a crash. Mostly, I guess you try to.
You learn some things. There's other things you don't learn, like what it feels like to win.
Yeah. What before, but you forget about it. now it's my strategy's working on this one, but that one didn't work.
Well, to be honest, I was a bit surprised that you stuck there.
Well, see if you can cross it.
I go just to the south, kind of where Cloud Runner's going.
Yeah, yeah. Right, right.
Not fucking
This one's working. Oh, here.
In the last leg, every time I've flown it a different way. Sometimes intentionally, sometimes unintentionally. There's just so many routes that you could take. I have no clue which one's the fastest.
Oh fuck no.
Language.
Wait. Hello?
Hello.
Oh no.
What?
I thought I had push to talk on. Oh my god.
Okay,
No.
that's okay. My ears aren't burning anymore. They quit.
You can only see the F word right before you die.
Oh my gosh.
I bet you need to take a picture of yourself right now and see how red your face is.
The gentleman that runs the UKVGA would like you to curb your language. This is not
yeah.
the SSC.
Yeah.
Pardon me, we're in the UKVGA. I got to be polite. We're in polite society here. I'll make myself banned.
So guys, let's catch Smithy.
Well, you already have. I already died.
He's the rabbit and we are the dogs.
I've just turned the waypoint.
Go inspect my crash site and see if you can figure that one out.
I'll pass.
You can get over that.
See if you can do it.
I've done
I think he's double daring you now.
Yeah, you said you've gone over it.
The others do. Their password.
I can't believe that was the only hard part I encountered. That piece there.
I'm sweating
So, did everybody get through waypoint 2, or did we lose a few on the way?
Last week, I've just looked at the map and I realised what I've done now. I turned right just. You see that? From Hagler.
Yeah, the one that it says in the briefing to go to the south side of.
I turned just before that and ended up in that hole.
Yeah, I know exactly where it is. That's why I wrote it in the briefing.
I lost my way on the map. I didn't realise exactly where I was, funny enough. Not well, I found out.
What about
after I
Swiss
turned.
turn? Did we lose Swiss turn?
It's not on the map anymore.
I think he was stuck in that valley up there as well for about half an hour.
I think Pedro's had it as well. It's just a bit.
Yeah, I was stuck there.
absolutely like carrying on, but I turned off the huff, basically.
I think Rory's heading for Mexico.
Yeah.
Here I am in this pool and I see Flygerpub is 1,000 feet above me.
Well then, fucking stop. Oh my gosh. Oh,
Oh,
I did it.
Weird.
Oh man. Overspeed. I need to put this thing on push to talk.
Yep.
Every American should put this to push it up.
My mouth is. Yeah.
Potty mouth. I'm doing really good on here.
Who's sweating here is a
The
nice,
Brits swear
nice
way more
little
than the
lake
Americans
and
do,
take a
though.
bath.
Oh yeah.
Brits are the worst. I swear.
I think you'll find Australians are probably the worst offenders.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, the Aussies, yeah. they're-
Do Germans swear a lot?
No,
In German.
Germans only know Scheiße.
Oh yeah, that's like a
I learned to turn it on and off at a very young age because I grew up in Australian society, but I also grew up with parents who expected me to pronounce my words properly and had no problem with giving me a punch in the side of the head if you said something rude.
wow. That's child abuse.
No, that's what you do.
Punch the head.
Okay, we'll call it a clip over here.
I call it a smack in the back of the head. There you go. A punch in the back of the head with your palm open. That's what I got.
Yeah, it was parenting, Smithy. It wasn't a throat punch.
Well, I got the belt when I was a kid. That wasn't that bad.
Ooh,
Yeah, I
didn't-
got it 7 times before I learned not to lie to my dad. Well, he said every time he caught me in a lie, it'd be a 1, and then the next one would be 2. So I got up to 7 before I decided to quit lying about going to the pond and ice skating.
When I was a kid, my father also beaten me up sometimes. It was not right. Never. And one day I found out I'm 1 head taller than him. He never tried it.
Uh-oh.
My
What were
father
you
was
doing if
a-
you
But
weren't
he was
going to
not
the
a
pond
bad
and ice
father,
skating?
that's how it was at the time.
What was I? Oh, when I wasn't going to the pond and ice skating?
Yeah.
I was riding my bike around the neighborhood, and I wasn't across railroad tracks, and I wasn't at the pond whenever I figured out he worked right across the road from the pond. I didn't know he worked there. He-
So I pressed on the switch. And wanted to slippery.
My father was a stern disciplinarian, and as a teenager, I always thought one day I'll be bigger than you and I'll take you out.
You thought that, huh?
You did.
When my father died, he still had biceps the size of my thighs. He was a powerlifting champion when he was younger.
My dad was a diesel engine mechanic, so he lifted up diesel blocks. So yeah, he had arms the size of mushroom clouds.
My old man, as a junior in Australia, as an under 18, held the Australian record for the bench press, clean and jerk, and the deadlift. And one of those records was unbeaten for like 30 years.
Wow. Yeah. Good.
Very strong young man.
Hopefully old man too.
Sorry?
hopefully he was an old man too before he died.
Yeah, well, not old enough.
You never are.
He very surprisingly, completely unexpectedly died when he was about 71, I think.
Yeah. That's I
Because
lost mine
he-
at 73. Really young, 73.
He was super, super fit dude. He had a very unusual athletic record in that after being a power lifter and a rugby league player, he hurt his back powerlifting. And
Wow.
he was a tradesman back then. He was a sheet metal worker, but he damaged his back powerlifting and could never get respite from it. And he tried everything, and then one day somebody said to him, "I don't know what you think, but there's this chiropractor you should go and see. He's absolutely incredible. And if you've tried everything else, you'd be mad not to give him a go." So my father went to him, and not only did he sort my father's back out, but he sorted it out so convincingly that my father decided to become a chiropractor.
Oh, cool.
And when he had to do his prac training, he did it with that chiropractor, like was
That's
mentored
cool.
by that chiropractor. Now that chiropractor was a married guy, and his young sister-in-law he employed, like his wife's younger sister, he employed as a secretary. And that is now my mum.
Oh.
So Dad ran
That's
off
cool.
with the secretary and became a chiropractor. But the weird part about his athletic record was, because you can imagine being a successful power lifter and rugby league player, you have a thick set, stocky body. And I mean, he's 3 foot thick through the chest, but he got into running.
Oh, wow.
And not just into running, he ended up becoming a very, very competitive marathon runner with completely the wrong body type for it, but just a bloody mindedness that is not often seen. And yeah, I mean, when he was in full-on training, he would be running 200 kilometres a week, apart from running his businesses.
Busy.
Yeah, he'd get up at 3:30 in the morning, go out and run 30 kilometres, come back, have some breakfast in the shower. He had his clinic attached to our house, so then he'd go and work for the day. And at the end of the day, or in the afternoon, he'd take an hour or an hour and a half off and go and run another 10 or 15 Ks, and then come back, have a shower, and then treat his patients until about 9 o'clock at night, and then go out and run another 20 Ks. Madness.
Sounds like an exercise addiction.
Yeah, something like that.
I know someone with that who has to run like 2 hours a day.
Well, put it this way, most people would, it would be that most marathon runners, it's their dream to break 3 hours. And we used to spend a lot of our weekends going and watching Dad set off for the race, and then Mum would take me and my brothers out on a picnic for a couple of hours, and you know, like in a national park somewhere, and then we'd see him running by partway through the race, and then we'd pack up our picnic and go to the end to watch him come in. And to him, anything over 3 hours didn't count. even if it was 2 seconds over 3 hours, that didn't count, and so you had to just keep running past the finishing line for another 10 or 15 k's.
Oh.
But when he was running at his best, he was running about somewhere around about 2 hours 35, which is pretty damn impressive, especially for someone who's built like a power lifter.
That's a lot of sugar you're burning up, calories. That much muscle.
Yep. And being a chiropractor and an osteopath, all his life you're always working your arms all day, every day. And he still had biceps the size of my thighs when he died.
Oh gosh.
The full definition of a bone crusher.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
What? I'm trying to follow you as fast as I can, Popsy.
Well, now I've lost sight of James, so I'm not sure where I'm going.
He's behind you.
No, he's not.
Oh, you're not? Okay. I see him over to the right. He pops right in front of me.
Such a nice ridge and no lift. This cannot go very well for long. All these trees catching for
Lots
me.
of trees, yeah.
Come on. We're gonna get there.
I see the flats up ahead.
You see what up ahead? Clouds.
Flats.
The flats. Flats.
Oh, flats.
The plains, I guess.
Oh, I see. Right. Yep.
It's a neat, very good scenery. These lakes and the valleys here is just so awesome.
It's pretty interesting, this leg. There's like so many different ways you could make your way across here.
We got 10, 11 minutes to go.
And then? Ah, okay. You're finished.
Rui took a really south route. Wow.
Wait, this is right.
Well, now comes a little ridge, and after that a super cloud, and this will pull me up 3,000 feet, and then I'm done.
Oh, stressful.
Good luck.
Sorry, what was that? You went up 3,000 feet with a cloud.
I hope the cloud hears me. Yeah, there is
Oh,
this super thermals you talked about, huh?
No, that's just straight up cheating.
I expecting one turn 1,500, huh? You told me. You said there was a highland before the airport, huh?
Sorry?
There's a highland before the airport.
Yeah, yeah, you'll see.
It's a
it.
mesa.
Kind of flattish land.
Yeah, it's a mesa coming up. I'm
It's
almost
not
at it.
it's not super high, but it's something you have to have a bit of a think about.
The same airport we took off from, or a different?
Yeah, same one.
I thought it was. Check.
Called the Hogback Mesa.
I have a propeller plane that's following me.
James, I think we should do a route like this in the Cascades, where you depart from Eastern. I should make a task. I'll do that. Good idea. Probably use the same weather profile.
Oh! Nice.
Must be hit and lift.
Yeah, I have to lift with the clouds. No, I have no right to think.
I think I'm off now. Thanks for the evening, guys. I'll see you around.
Okay, goodbye. Have a good one.
Yeah, that one.
Goodbye.
Yep.
All right, cheerio.
Yeah.
2,400 feet more than Smithy. Let's see if that helps.
Oh yeah, that'll help you pretty time.
He's much closer to the airport. I've nearly doubled away.
Give me all that.
Now Smithy hides his nameplate behind the mountain. Wow. And now I see the
Think you're gonna be able to clear the mesa, the mesa?
You better say it to my face or don't say it at all, ho. I'm really the shit. I don't smoke, I levitate, meditate. I'm high as the sky and shit. LVs on my face, I don't see the hate. I'm perfect timing it. Anything I want in this world, it's mine. I'm the A, not the B, the one, not the two. And when I'm in the city, I show them how I do. Everywhere I go, I'm winning. Everywhere I go, I'm winning. Everywhere I go, I'm never stopping 'cause I'm always on go. Left, right with it. Side to side with it. If you get money every day, hands high with it. Everywhere I go, I'm winning. Everywhere I go, I'm winning. Everywhere I go, I'm never stopping 'cause I'm always on. I'm budding ring, I'm always winning. Got so much money, I'm always spending. Baby girl,
I see what you're trying to do, James.
you know he ain't winning. He hate. I grind to vote for the
What's
hate.
that?
You see it all. I'm first time in it. Anything I want in this world, it's mine.
Trying to
A, not the B,
be
the one, not
at the finish before me.
and when I'm in the city, I
Sorry, trying to what?
everywhere I go, I'm winning.
Trying to be at the finish before me.
Everywhere I go, I'm never stopping 'cause I'm
Oh, yes, yes.
right with it. Side to side with it. If
You know, just a little accident.
hands high with it. Everywhere I go, I'm winning. Everywhere I go, I'm winning. Everywhere I go, I'm never stopping 'cause I'm always on go. You know what time it is? Go ahead, back it up, drop it down, do that real nice. You the
It's a bit tricky getting over this high ground.
Get your money, hair done, nails in. You ain't gotta ask twice. Yeah, that's fuck around 'cause you the A, not the B, the one, not the two. And when you in the city, tell 'em
Oh yeah, Flicker Papa, you looks like you did a good job getting that height.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cloud was really good thing. There was the ridge and then it went direct over in the cloud lift, so it was a little bit hard to understand what is it, but then I got it. I made one turn, I think. It was really good.
The fighter jet coming at me.
F-18? E?
The D-jet, passive aircraft. I don't know what that is.
Oh, okay.
You better say it to my face or don't say it at all. Cause I'm really the I don't smoke, I levitate, meditate. I'm high as society. LVs on my face, I don't see the hate. I'm perfect timing it. Anything I want in this
Maybe
world.
that
It's
route.
mine. 'Cause I'm the A, not the B.
Yeah,
The one,
that
not
was
the
not too
two.
And
bad.
faster than me too.
I show 'em how I do. Everywhere I go, I'm winning. Everywhere I go, I'm winning. Everywhere I go, I'm never stopping.
But I see there's another high ground.
Left, right with it. Side to side with it. If you get money every day, hands high with it. Everywhere I go, I'm winning. Everywhere I go, I'm winning. Everywhere I go, I'm never stopping. Cause I'm always on. I'm good in the ring, I'm always winning. Got so much money, I'm always spending. Baby girl, you know that they broke. You know he ain't winning, he hate. I grind 24/48. You can see it all on my face. Time in it. Anything I want in this world, it's mine. Cause I'm the A, not the B. The one, not the two. And when I'm in the city, I show 'em how I do. Everywhere I go, I'm winning. Everywhere I go, I'm winning. Everywhere I go, I'm never stopping. Cause I'm always on go. Left, right with it. Side to side with it. If you get money every day, hands high with it. Everywhere I go, I'm winning. Everywhere I go, I'm winning. Everywhere I go, I'm never stopping. Cause I'm always on go. You know what time it is? Go
Task
ahead,
complete, but it doesn't count. Wah wah.
real nice. You the baddest you hear top 10, go ahead and
Well done,
Why don't-
boys.
money, hair done, nails did, you ain't gotta ask twice. Yeah, that's the crime, 'cause you the A, not the B. The
Good
one,
performance
not the
though,
two.
minus the crash.
You in the city, tell 'em what you do. Everywhere I go, I'm
It's a good crash. You lived through it.
winning. Everywhere I go, I'm never stopping 'cause I'm always on go.
You got a really good first half, Smithy.
Yeah, he was very fast to waypoint 2. Oh,
Yeah, really fast.
waypoint 2. He would be so good if he wasn't a choker.
How did the SSC task end up last night? Do you know who won?
Wasn't me.
I think
That's-
Joe, Larry,
Yeah, Joe.
Georg.
Oh wow.
I actually had 224 APH. That was good for me.
And I think Rick was right up there. He was like 5th or 6th.
I was number 13.
Yeah, I guess.
I was way back.
Oh, that.
I had to restart it, but I had a look at the replay of it today, and I didn't realise, because I was flying my own race the whole way, I was actually really fast up to the second waypoint, and then in fact I was really fast right up until we got inside the first AAT area, and then it all just went pear-shaped for me. I knew I wasn't fast, but I got a bit of a shock when I saw the results. I was like, oh, geez, I was that bad, was I?
There was like no lift or something, or what?
Nah, just dicking around, trying to find more lift when I probably really didn't need it.
I flew with the French group at 8 a.m. in the morning yesterday. That was a fun one.
Oh, they're a good crowd to fly with. I was looking at doing that flight, but
You-
I
yeah,
missed it.
Yeah, we need to grab it and put it on here. It's with the weather he had with that, boy, you cranking that thing, and you're down in the valleys, River Valley, all the way to the end. I
Are they
finished second
speaking
in that
French
one.
the whole time.
I was saying, I don't know. They were speaking English to me.
Well done, Flieger.
Thank you.
Well done, Flieger.
The one that made the taskies from Canada. Oh. ADC Killerman.
ADC Killerman, yeah.
Yeah, I stayed right on his 6 the whole time. So he was first and I was second right behind him.
I haven't seen him flying at SSC lately.
No, doesn't.
I think he's fairly heavily involved in the new French group.
Yeah, he is.
You're definitely
You always
faster
make
than me
those
on
nice,
that last bit there, Rick.
Am I? Yeah. I mean, it's just a matter of experience and techniques, you know.
I'm watching and learning.
You're much higher than I am. Not that you need it.
I bet my the overspeed warning is coming in over everyone too.
Nah, I haven't heard it.
Okay, good.
I turned mine off, so I just watched for it.
Well, you'll be pleased to know, guys, that next week Chris Vincent will be back, so you won't have to put up with my terrible tasks anymore.
Oh, no.
Break up.
No.
This was again a wonderful
Yes,
task.
very good job.
Really appreciate it. How many times did you fly it before you were satisfied about the route?
This one I flew a couple of times because, well, it was when I started ages ago, that I was having real trouble with the weather until Gale, like this was something that I'd started with the old SSC weather, but I just, after Sim Update 4, you just could not get any lift in high desert areas until Gale came up with this preset. And I wanted to have something that had, I didn't want to start it from an airport further up the start valley, so it was just purely ridge. I like to have ridge and a little bit of thermal mixed together if I can. So I'd flown it a few times a long time ago, but it was very difficult to, without the new weather preset, to get it to work from back here. I think I've probably flown it 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, that's takes a lot of time, doesn't it?
Yeah. But that's all right, because I like to make sure that my tasks work properly, and you know, there's some reasonable challenges without being impossible.
As long as everybody's listening to your briefing.
Well, exactly.
Unlike some people we know on here.
The last 2 weeks I've written very clear briefing. and well, in fact, last week I only had one instruction: climb immediately after the start. I see everybody taking off from the start like a bull in a china shop, and I'm like, oh dear, this is getting into tears for half of them.
I listened, I climbed right afterwards.
So that's why I wrote a very thorough briefing for this task, which the vast majority of people totally ignored and came unstuck.
I tried to, but I had the wrong month.
What's the name of the task?
This one?
Yeah, to find it in Missing Blind.
Monte Vista.
Yes, I have it.
James, thanks a lot for the task. It was really fun.
You're more than welcome.
Oh boy, I
And
cleared.
thank you, everyone. I'm getting out.
Yeah, okay. Cleared the last ridge at 418 feet.
That's all you need.
Popsy, Codeham, and I are all racing for the next place here.
I nearly misjudged my landing and hit the just about only just cleared the roof of the hangar coming in.
Yeah, it was a great task. Thank you all. I'm heading now.
Okay, bye.
All right, see you later, Smithy.
Yeah.
Oh, Smithy, you still there?
No, he just left.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm here.
He's still
Real men still put their IGCs in even
I did.
when they crash.
I submitted it.
Oh, you didn't last week.
Oh, I crashed last week?
Was it you?
You're right, I did.
He forgot already.
Yeah. All right, see you later, man.
Bye. One day I'll win and not crash.
I think you've already done that a few times.
Yeah, he's won a
forgot.
time.
All right. See ya.
Bye. Nice flying with you.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yep. Yep, you're there.
Yep. Bit slow, but I'm getting there.
All it counts. As long as you make it.
And if I am in a 15 meters, James said I'm not doing too bad.
There's a problem.
Say again?
I've had that.
I could upload it.
Saying that I haven't finished it.
Yeah, I've had that trouble sometime.
You reckon this is a 15 meter, yeah?
Well, that's what it's showing up as in my screen.
Oh, well.
Now, why is that? It's showing that I have not finished. That's crazy.
Alan gone off, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, like that?
Does Steve land out, did he?
I'm gonna have
I'm
tons
not
of
sure.
overspeed.
But he's right at the bottom. Although he says that the sensor is still flying by the looks of it.
Oh gee, my IGC file is saying I missed the start. I don't know.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I don't know why that is, because I know I was about 100 feet under, and my LXN was progressing along through each waypoint.
Yep.
It's because the data file is only written once per second. We had this in SSC a week ago. There was
Yeah, but it's showing that I didn't even get a start. Like my IGC file is 8 kilobytes.
Oh dear.
That was close. Killed him.
Oh yeah.
No, something's gone wrong with my file completely.
Well, I went over too high and had to go back round again. But that usually works, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm looking on my LXN task page, and it says completed. I've got green OK for everything, including the start.
It's happened to me a lot. It said I didn't complete the task, or it's too high at the start or whatever.
Yes, it's a 10,000 foot start, and my start height was 9,937, so I'm 70 feet under.
Is it possible that you have several files in the folder?
No, this is the only one that was recorded. I'll take a screenshot of it and send it to E21.
That's what I did when I had that trouble.
Excuse me. Again, sorry for my swearing today.
Oh, it's everybody does it.
It's normal. It's human.
Yeah, just human.
Yeah, it was several times really short above the ground. Short time before waypoint 2. Was a really nice flight at the end. Did not make an out landing. Great.
Good.
Perfect flight. Isn't it so strange to get down here low and then flying slow in the pattern like you're supposed to when you're landing? It'll just look like you're floating.
Okay, thank you very much. And
Later, Fleeger.
next time. Thank
Yep.
you very much.
Yep.
Next time. Oh.
Hmm, 1 hour 37. That was a good time too.
Yeah, it was. Mine's 154.
Mine is 155 and 49 seconds. This one was hard work with me.
Sorry, you said what? It was hard work.
Hard work this time.
Am I gonna stop?
We lost half an hour at waypoint 2.
There we go.
At some time I missed Popsy. So Popsy was all the way in front of me, and then I lost her. My leader.
Oh, so Cloud Runner was the winner.
Surrounding gonna be me.
Well, hang on. Now, how does that work?
Well, at least mine went in this time.
Can you believe that? After all that time, Fleeger and Cloud Runner came first and second, and they were separated by 3 seconds.
Oh, wow.
Strangely enough, in Weesim Glide, it's showing that Cloud Runner was the winner, yet he was 3 seconds slower than Fleeger.
You can see my start there is really wacky.
Did you upload your files to WeSimplify?
I did, yeah. Abe, under Abe. So, James, did you get yours to load at all?
No. No. It says that I never started it in Weesim Glide or my IGC file. But LXN says everything was completed fine.
I'm 29 out.
I should be taking this beef to B21.
Have you got CU?
I don't.
If you put your file up on the forum, I'll
So that's the problem, though. That's the problem. My file says I'd never even crossed the start.
Did you try clicking on NB21 Logger, the browser files, and see if there's another file in there that it's not seeing? Because I've seen that. And go into your list and hit the date modified, and see if there's a list there that's close. I've had to do that with B21. Because mine yesterday, I couldn't get it to drag into the Discord, but it downloaded into WeSim Glide.
No, it only created one file for today.
Okay.
Of 8 kilobytes.
Oh, so it was too short. Bang, over with.
So what happened is I took off, and as I was climbing, I've paused my game, like I've hit escape to pause the game, so that I could take a screenshot of everybody that was taking part, because Chris Bullis wanted me to get a list of names, and that looks like it must have stopped around then. So my IGC file is literally me taking off and making a left-hand turn, and then it just stops.
So they're at the pause. It just stopped the B21 logger from logging anymore.
Yeah.
That's a good thing to know. Now we know we can't pause it before we start. Could just drop. Maybe that's why mine done it, because mine's done that before.
I've done it many times, and it shouldn't be a problem.
Oh, really? Okay.
With every pause, hitting escape, it normally writes one file to your disk. And
that's right. Yes.
At the end, you have maybe when you had to pee 6 times in a flight, you have 6 of these files.
Yeah.
Yes.
I noticed I had 4 files on the same flight. Yeah, sometimes.
Yes.
I only have the one.
Oh. Then take one from one of your flights you did for.
That doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
I'm not in the running anyway. It's more just an annoyance of not understanding why it happened.
Yeah.
The way it sounds, that pause for some reason done you and stopped it. Yeah, if you join on Saturday mornings, I'll have somebody else to talk to, James.
On Saturday mornings.
Yes, I think it's 8 o'clock. They have start their flight at 8 o'clock. So.
Oh, is that the Les Fowles Volants?
Yes, and yeah. 8 o'clock my time in the morning, anyway.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that because
that's kind of early for you.
Well, no. Starting tomorrow, I've been signed off that I can go back to work.
Okay,
so
good. Well, not good, but good, I guess.
We'll have to take a backseat role to work for a while. Well done.
Well,
I'm just watching you come over the line there.
Yep.
You did well to get around there.
GXY. GXY?
GNY. He's just come over.
Okay, but the GXY is behind him, and then Dagger.
GVY.
Oh, on my screen it says GXY.
Yeah. XY that.
GV's just come over the line. GX is still coming over the last ridge.
Yep, over the big hump there to the final.
Thank you. Keep them challenged.
See you next time.
Okay, see ya.
See you later.
Bye.
Have a good one.
Oh, I got blooming great cerebral. Oh, that won't matter. I oversped on the last little bit. That won't count, will it?
You are forgiven.
Eh?
You are forgiven.
It's a blooming great thermal right over the at the end of the runway. Big black cloud. Come on, go down, this stupid thing.
Okay, and now I don't see
Where's
my
the exit?
subscription in WeSimGlide either.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not there.
Where's the runway?
It's hid very well. I think there's 4 of them there.
Have a look for the glider names. You kind of have to line it up with just zoom in on your map, on your SSC tracker map.
Yeah, I can see where the names are. I can't see a runway. Oh, what's I got? Ah. Now we can see the runway.
It says my start height was 79 feet too high. Well, that was on the second turnaround, not the last one.
Who put buildings at the end of a runway?
I know Arnie just cleared them.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah. I had some VN.
We're down, we're down, we're down.
It's there. See it now.
Stop. Oh.
thanks everybody for the flight, and see you next time.
Yep.
All right, see you later.
Thanks.
Right, I'm down. At last.
Well done.
4.
Took away 3 seconds for my overspeed.
Here comes Steve.
3 minutes out.
She was about 10 miles in front of me at one time. I don't know what's happened to Dagger. He's still out there.
Sometimes he takes a pee break.
Right behind you.
Steve's made it. Well, that's not bad for a little plane, is it? A little glider.
No, you did all right with that. I don't think it would make too much difference with a 15-meter glider on a purely ridge task. It's when you have long glide distances, like really the only time you would have been at a disadvantage is from the start to getting to waypoint 1. But given that there was very strong thermals tonight, it shouldn't have made too much of a difference. But for example, on last week's task where there's some long glides, it does make a difference whether you've got an 18 or a 15 meter.
Ooh. Well, I didn't think I was going to start, but I finished.
Well done.
1 minute
I
out.
think I cured my problem.
And you beat me.
Hey?
I said, and you beat me.
Well, there you go. There's
Because
something.
You didn't get a start.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I discovered my problem was a loose USB connection.
That'll do. Yep, that'll do it.
Yeah. Oh, right.
I didn't do too bad about keeping the plane at about 12,000 feet most of the flight. An average, anyway.
Made it. Just crossed the finish line.
Good. Good job. Okay, now I've lost where I need. Where's this? Where's the standings in we sit by?
You're right, 15 meter.
Okay, I found out how to get there.
Hopefully,
I don't
change
have
of
to change
headset has given me
headsets,
my
will it?
microphone.
Topsy was 6 mile an hour faster. And I got a flag for starting it on March 8th.
Hello, do I have a working microphone?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, thank you. I'm trying to get it working all night.
Been there, done that a lot of times.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can.
Good. Phew.
And Smithy started at 212 instead of 1300. And Rick started at 2. Graham started at 707 a.m. I show you down here as Rough Approach.
Right, in Weesimglide.
Yeah, in Weesimglide, yeah.
Yeah, I put it into Weesimglide, but it shows that I've never started. It shows that I haven't finished, but if you look at the other guys, if you have a look at the other guys who haven't finished, it gives you a distance that they'd covered before they had an outlanding. I don't even have a distance.
I see. Yeah, you do. It did.
Dee 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 dee. Oh, no one started a report.
Okay, I'm going to see if I can drag it into the Discord like I have trouble with all the time. See if it works.
You starting back to work then, are you, James?
I'm going to start looking for work tomorrow. Yep. Oh, today.
All right.
Make a few phone calls, throw out a line, and see if I get any bites.
All right.
Did you say you started a topic, Tony?
I'm just doing it now. Let's see if I can. Yeah, it's there. Oh. Boom, boom.
I've got mine uploaded, James.
Cool. I'm just in the middle of writing a post to B21 to let him know that something went wrong here.
Movies like The Matrix and the John Wick series, though his life has had its fair share of tragedies
Very
and
strange
hardships
route
that made
he's
him into the
taken there,
man
isn't
he
it?
is today. The emotional gut punches started at a very young age for Keanu Reeves. He was just a 3-year-old kid when his father Samuel Reeves abandoned the family, leaving his wife Patricia to raise their 2 children alone. Predictably, he and Keanu's relationship has devolved since then, from rocky to completely non-existent. In the 90s, Samuel was arrested for possession of cocaine and heroin and received a 10-year jail sentence.
Yeah,
He's been out for a good while, but his
that's where I
relationship with his
passed it,
son
wasn't
never
it?
recovered. Both men have commented on their falling out in the years since. Keanu told Rolling Stone in 2000, "The story with me and my dad's pretty heavy. It's
Get
full
all
of
the
pain and
results
woe
out
and
of
f***ing loss and all that shit." Clearly, despite the fact that the two men haven't spoken in years, the pain that lingers between them endures. Given how young Keanu was when his father left the family, that's a whole lot of time he's had to spend dealing with difficult feelings toward his father. For his part, Samuel told the Mirror, "Keanu's made it clear that he wants nothing to do with me." He went on to add, "I'm embarrassed by it all. Keanu said my life was tragic, and oh boy, does that hurt. Sad? Yeah. I never
Yeah,
figured
so
things
it's a
would
bit
end up this
strange.
way, but he'll always be my boy." Reeves' newly single mother Patricia moved frequently from state to state and marriage to marriage. Though there's a lot of love
yeah,
there,
so it
this
did
sort
go
of
a funny
constant
way, didn't
upheaval
it?
is hard for anyone to deal with, let alone a kid. After Reeves' father left, Patricia took the little clan from Australia to New York City. Once settled in the Big Apple, she met and married Broadway director Paul Aaron in 1970. The couple moved to Toronto shortly after. Sadly, the romance didn't last, but happily enough, Aaron remained friendly with Reeves, often giving him
always get
career
you guys
advice and
mixed
helping him
up.
secure
Sorry,
some early
so
acting
you're-
jobs. The Reeves family remained in the Yorkville
Steve,
neighborhood
you're
of Toronto
November
throughout much of the
Yankee, is that right?
1970s and into the
No.
following decade. In 1976,
You're
Patricia married
X-rated.
rock music promoter Robert Miller, but they unfortunately split in 1980. Her next marriage, the hairdresser Jack Bond, lasted until 1994, by which time Reeves had become an established force in Hollywood. As a kid, Reeves struggled academically, attending 4 separate high schools in total. He never did earn his diploma and never pursued higher education.
Are you going to graduate? Graduate.
Swistone got into a terrible spot. He and Kodam eventually made his way out of it. But Swistone, who's a very good pilot, got stuck in that area before, on the wrong side of the ridge before waypoint 2.
Reeves was in fact
He
expelled
must have
from
been
one of
there
his many
for
schools. As he
30,
told the Daily
40
Mail in
minutes, then he
2008,
dropped
it was
out.
difficult. I went to 4 different high schools in 5 years. I was okay academically.
I did make
good
it
at
as
English
plain
and
as I
creative
possibly
writing.
could
I
in
was
the
on chess
briefing.
team. He added some reasons for the problems, including the size of the school and numerous conflicts with students and staff, saying, "I was one of those
Yeah.
why kids. I asked too many questions about everything. I couldn't stop,
didn't
even if
read
it
it.
got me into trouble.
Yeah,
I wanted my
Tony
autonomy,
actually
and if
started
you wanted
4
to impose
hours
something on me, then you and I would have a
behind.
problem. Still, he
Yeah,
took
actually-
the expulsion hard, saying, "It's a terrible letter to
7
receive, saying you
7
can't
a.m.
come back
or
to
7
school
or
next
7
year."
a.m.
Getting
Actually
asked
started
to
way
leave
ahead
was very upsetting.
this
In the
morning.
end, though, it inspired him to get serious about
Who did?
acting. By the late 80s,
Tony
Keanu
started
Reeves was
on-
already
at-
landing
on
some
June
major
7th at
enviable
7:05
roles,
a.m.
most
started
notably
his
in the
flight.
legendary goofball buddy comedy Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. A few
So
years
that
later,
was the
he
reason why
embraced
he probably
mature
struggled
films
a
like
little bit
1990's
early in the
Lucky
morning.
Tony,
and the
yeah,
following
Tony,
year's My Own Private
you
Idaho, a drama about 2
had
street
your
hustler
time
friends who
set-
embark on a
your
journey of
in-sim
self-discovery.
time set
Reeves
for
became fast friends with
7
his
a.m.,
co-star in
not
those 2
1
films, River
p.m.
Phoenix. Phoenix was on a
Yes,
similar
I
career
had to
trajectory
watch
to
it.
Reeves at the time, having broken into
Oh,
serious
so you
roles
changed
in
it
the
once you
80s.
got into the
Unfortunately,
game.
as
Yeah,
is
okay.
often the case with young celebrities, Phoenix struggled with the pressures of fame.
Just like-
and
just like I
ultimately
noticed
turned
it
to
the wrong
drugs.
day.
On October
Or
31st,
month.
1993, tragedy struck when Phoenix collapsed outside Los Angeles'
it's very
nightclub and
unreliable.
died hours
Yes,
later
it
at the
is.
age of 23. The tragedy stunned Hollywood
I
and Reeves in
specifically
particular.
set
As
out
Reeves
with
told The
this
Guardian
task
in
to try and make
2019,
something
Phoenix
that's
was definitely
not
one
too
of my closest
prescriptive
friends
and
from
let
that
people
era.
choose
We
their
shared
own
an
adventure.
artistic.
If you look at the track files, it's like scribble.
Yeah. Yep.
Sensibility. River was just so down to earth, spiritual, and a unique artist. Yeah, I miss him. By the late
Alrighty,
90s,
gents.
Keanu had broken out of
Yep,
rising
I'm
star
out. Thanks for the
status and become
task.
a bona fide
I will
leading man.
see
This happened
you
largely on the backs of
hopefully during the
1994
week.
Speed,
Yep.
in which he
Unless-
played a young
I
cop
hope-
trapped on a bus that's set to blow if it travels slower than 50 miles per hour. And 1999's The Matrix,
Yeah,
in
the
which he
work-
played a
mining
man who
company-
discovers the world
unless the
around him
biggest
is a
mining
simulation.
companies
It was
in
around this
Australia
time
are
that he met and fell in love
collaborating
with Jennifer Syme, an
to
actress and
get
personal
me.
assistant. Before
Well,
long, Jennifer
we-
was
we
pregnant.
hope you do
However,
start
shortly
working.
before Christmas
Been off for a
1999,
long
Syme
time.
noticed she hadn't felt movement
I
from the
don't
baby
think
in
I'll have
days.
too
The
much
two
trouble
rushed to the
finding
hospital
work.
where
Yeah.
ultrasound tests
No.
revealed the worst case
All right.
scenario was indeed
Cheerio.
true.
Yep.
Syme
Take care.
delivered their
Bye,
stillborn
see you,
daughter,
James.
Bye,
Ava
guys.
Archer Syme
Thank you,
Reeves,
James.
on
Thank you.
December
Bye.
24th, 1999. Understandably, this loss devastated both parents. As an anonymous friend told the Globe in 2000, he really had his heart set on becoming a dad. Instead, he and Jennifer are undergoing grief counseling to try and help them cope with their anguish. The loss of a child is one of the most intense tragedies a person can endure. Inevitably, it takes a massive toll on relationships, especially the one between the child's parents. This was very much the case with Keanu.
Well, thanks for watching, people. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I made it. Ended up around 6th again, so that's about normal for me. Have a good night, day, whatever this is. Thanks.